Hi there, welcome to this tutorial for the ukulele play-alongs of the song Clouds as recorded by Zach Sobiech. And this has been on the UkePlayAlongs channel for a very long time, in fact, even an older version. However, I released a second version quite a while ago, but never made a tutorial and never made the chord sheet available. So that's what this video is all about. There's not a re-release of the video a third time. In this video, first of all, I'll talk about the chords needed for GCEA soprano concert tenor ukulele in the key of C, as well as a picking part in the key of C. Then I'll talk about the chords needed to play the song on GCEA ukulele in the key of D. And then I'll talk about the chords needed to play the song on baritone DGBE ukulele. And I'll wrap up the video by talking about how to strum on the song. If you want to support the work in this channel, there are three things you can do. First of all, you can like this video. Second, you can subscribe to both of my YouTube channels, the UkePlayAlongs channel and the UkeStuff channel. And third, you can always buy me a cup of coffee to say thank you for making this content at www.buymeacoffee.com/UkeStuff. Let's talk about the chords needed to play Clouds on soprano concert or tenor GCEA ukulele in the key of C. The first chord you'll need is the C chord. Then you'll need an E minor chord. Then you'll need an A minor chord, and then you'll need an F chord. Now let's quickly talk about the picking option to play on tablature at the beginning of the song. So it's all on the first string, and you'd play the 3rd fret, the 7th fret, the 10th fret, back down to the 3rd fret, to the 2nd fret, up to the 12th fret, back to the 10th fret, back down to the 3rd fret, up to the 7th fret, up to the 10th fret, back to the 7th fret, and then up to the 8th fret. Now, your ukulele may have markers on it. This Martin, for example, has markers at 5, 7, 10, and 12, as well as at 15, although I don't go that high, to play along with. And the way that this one is written on that one string, it makes it so you can just jump up and down. There would be potentially some easier way to use other strings, but with beginning players, it's probably best just to have that melody on a single string for this song. All right, now that we've talked about the chords you need to play the song Clouds on GCEA soprano concert tenor ukulele in the key of C, let's talk about the key of D. All right, to play Clouds in the key of D on soprano concert tenor GCEA ukulele, it's not as easy as the key of C, but this is the original key. First of all, you'll need a D chord. Now, I play the D chord by putting my first finger at the top of the 3rd string 2nd fret and my other 2 fingers around it. You can play fingers 1, 2, and 3 in a row. You can play fingers 2, 3, and 4 in a row. You can cover strings 4 and 3 with one finger and string 2 with a 2nd finger. Or you can even bend your ring finger and leave the 1st string open and play strings 4, 3, and 2. Any one of those work, just please don't use your thumb. The next chord is the F sharp minor chord. And by the way, this is the reason why I love playing D the way that I do, because I can play the D chord and then move my first finger just up 1 fret to get the F sharp minor chord. Then we have a B minor 7, which is a bar chord. You're going to bar all 4 strings right above the 2nd fret, right in between the 2nd fret and the 1st fret. Pull against the fretboard, add your thumb for some support, and then play all 4 strings. And then you have a G chord. And those are the 4 chords you need to play Clouds on GCEA soprano concert tenor ukulele. All right, on baritone, we need the D chord. We need the F sharp minor chord. So you're going to bar across all 4 strings right above the metal 2nd fret, pull against the fretboard, add your thumb for some support, and then reach over with your ring finger and play the 4th string, 4th fret. Then we'll have a B minor 7 chord. It's 2 fingers on the 2nd fret of the 3rd and 1st strings. And then a G chord. And those are the 4 chords to play Clouds on baritone DGBE ukulele. Now let's talk about strumming. Now, as it comes to strumming, there was no ukulele used in the original version of this song, so therefore there's not one single right answer. There are 3 rules to strumming. First of all, play the right chord at the right time. 2nd, keep a steady beat. And 3, make sure that whatever you are playing matches the style of the music. And I think that's most important with this song. So I've got a suggestion for you that you may or may not like. If you don't like it, please feel free to do something else as long as you're following the rules for strumming. And basically, you can just do down strums. That would work really well with the whole song. It might seem a little simplistic, but it will work. Another thing would be doing this. So I'm going down, 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 down. That works out really well too with the song. I've tried a lot of other faster strumming, sort of like, and that actually ends up getting too complicated and fighting the rhythm of the song, so I would not suggest that. So with those chords and that strumming, that's all you need to do to be successful on clouds. It's available again on the UkePlayAlongs channel. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll be back soon with some more Uke stuff for you.